Hey guys, Rob to the Third Bad Poncho Outdoors. Today we are rigging up one of my favorite ice fishing combos. This is a Fenwick HMG. This is the medium light version. It is the 26-inch. Love this rod for panfish. And I'm one of the few guys too that also runs good 1 pound Trilene 100% fluorocarbon. This line is awesome. It is the ice version. The ice version is important. I see a lot of guys coming into a lot of these stores and picking up just 2 pound Trilene and then complaining about breakoffs. See, what's happening with that is your summer lines will absorb water more often than not, but once they do that, they'll freeze. And of course, that freezing makes the line brittle, makes the line fall apart. The ice line does not do that. The ice line is also usually UV inhibited, so it won't break down as quickly from UV light. But let's crack this box open and throw some line on this thing. So I've heard a lot of guys say stuff about, label up, label down. In all honesty, you don't know until you put the spool on. So, if we can find this tiny, tiny line, take the sticker off. Grab it with my pliers. Usually what I'll do when I'm actually spooling up is I'll go through the first eyelet itself. I just feel like that gives me the best pressure on it. And I'll actually open the spool up. Do my overhand knot. And your summer lines are a lot easier to work with because they're a lot bigger. But I can almost guarantee you I'll catch more fish right next to you with this 1 pound line because it's so small and so subtle. Close the spool. Make sure your line is in the line track. Tighten that drag up a little bit. Keep kind of tension on there. Usually what I'll do is I'll grab it on the rod blank between my 2 fingers. And that will help me to keep pressure on there. I know it's kind of hard to see, but the line right there is starting to build up and twist on me. So we're going to flip it over. And now the line's coming off the spool nice and even, nice and round. With label up for me, it was spinning and twisting and getting all kinds of nastiness into my reel. And we're just going to fill this bad boy up. It's important to note that, like I said, I've got the line between my pointer and middle finger. This is really keeping the tension on there so it's not going to just make it a bird's nest like, the bait caster guys say. That's going to keep the spool nice and even so you can drop that jig down there. It's not going to have a ton of line twist. Not much more to go. And Berkley usually is nice enough to throw a sticker on the spool at the end. So you're not just going to run it right into your reel and have to fight with all the issue of trying to find that line again. Or undoing all what you just did. Almost there. That's her. It's really that simple. Like I said, you just throw your spool down through the first eyelet, open the spool up, tie an overhand knot on there, grab it like you see I'm grabbing here, just reel it on. It's a lot less complex than most people make it out to be. Like I said, the biggest thing is making sure the line's coming off the spool nice and even, nice and round off the spool. It's obvious if it's coming off wrong. It'll be twisted, knotted, ratted. You'll notice. But I'm Rob to the Third Bad Poncho Outdoors. Thanks for watching, guys.